Welcome back to another episode of Truck Sim Mockumentary. This time, we are going to have a trip using Truckers of Europe 3. We are going to use Moon TGA for this journey. Right now, we need to visit the location where we can take the job first. As for this trip, we're going to start from Lech. Heading to Zurich, we are going to face some challenging hill road before we reach the main freeway. Now, we have accepted the job. Time to take our cargo and head out. Moon TGA is based from the real truck, Nan TGA. The horsepower for this truck is 310, but as for our truck, the engine has been upgraded to 770 horsepower. This will give us the power that we need, especially during uphill climb. Being located in such a high altitude area, the road that we need to drive through will be quite challenging. So, the driver needs to be more careful and aware when traveling down the path. Even a slight mistakes could result in a deadly outcome. With 25 tons of load clinging at the back of the truck, going uphill become a really struggling task. The road is indeed challenging, but the view of the mountain is undoubtedly astonishing. It is now halfway trough the mountain area. The sun has started to hide itself down the horizon. But the mission still far from over. There is still a long way to go before we reach the freeway. As the sun goes down, the surrounding become darker and darker. Having no street lights make this trip much harder. The driver need to be more careful to avoid any inconvenience incident. After a long while, we finally reach the freeway. That's mean we get to drive on a much wider road. But still, we're just halfway from reaching our destination. Even we have more lanes on the road, the danger is still there. The surrounding is still dark, and any mistake could lead to a potential accident. Spending a long time on the road can be a little bit exhausting, and it could lead to micro-sleeping that can cause accident. Taking a rest is one of the solutions that could prevent that from happening. As we woke up, the rain started to fall. But the trip must be continued. We need to make sure that we get to arrive at Zurich right on time. The rain has added another ingredient for a recipe for disaster. Soon after, the rain became heavier. It seems it has transformed to a thunderstorm. This could add more potential for an accident, as the visibility is limited. As morning slowly approaches, the rain doesn't show any sign of stopping. Finally, the sun has risen and shining its glory to the world. And as the sun goes up, the rain has stopped falling from the sky. At this point, we are not far from our destination. Our long journey almost reached the end point. Slowly, we're approaching the city called Zurich. Now, the view changed to the beautiful scene of an urban area. We are heading straight to the location, where we need to drop off the cargo. After a long journey, finally, the trip has come to an end. With all that being done, time for us to clean the truck. We are now heading to another place in the city, where we can do so. Lucky for us, there is a service center with the cleaning machine, right next to the warehouse where we are delivering our goods. Slowly, the driver parked the truck at the cleaning area. Now, it's time for the machine to do its part. As the machine slowly moves, it removes all the mud and dirt from the truck body. Now, the cleaning process is done. The machine slowly moved back to its original position. The truck are now clean and ready to go for next exciting journey. I wonder what kind of scenery we will see and what kind of road we need to drive on. But one thing for sure, for a virtual truckers, it will always be a fun and exciting ride.